Hello, everyone! Today I'm going to share a very interesting story about a lazy boy who turned out to be surprisingly smart. By the end of this story, we'll see how even a lazy person can overcome laziness, work harder, and achieve success. But that's not all! While enjoying the story, we'll also learn some new English words and practice making sentences with them. So stay with me till the end, and it's going to be fun, inspiring, and educational. Once upon a time, in a small village lived a young boy named Ryan. He stayed with his parents in a little house on the edge of town. Ryan was known as the laziest boy in the village. Every day he went with his father to the fields, but his only job was to chase away birds from the rice crops. Most boys would use sticks or slingshots, but Ryan didn't want to move too much. Instead, he tied ropes to wooden poles across the field. With one pull, he could scare the birds away, all while lying down and relaxing. His father worried, "If I ever fall sick, how will Ryan manage the hard work alone?" But since Ryan always managed to finish his little job, his father never scolded him. The challenge begins. One summer, the dry season came, and Ryan's father fell seriously ill. Now Ryan had to take care of the whole field by himself. But Ryan wasn't used to real hard work. After a few weeks, the crops began to dry up. He couldn't save them. That night, Ryan sat under the stars, disappointed. He thought, "Why didn't I ever try harder? Now my family's hope is gone." The next morning, he heard an announcement in the village. A soldier from the king's palace declared, "There will be a grand competition. The winner will receive a chest of gold." Ryan's heart lit up. "This is my chance to save my family." Without hesitation, he joined. The villagers laughed. Ryan, the lazy boy? Competing against the strongest men in the kingdom? Impossible. But Ryan didn't care. He left for the palace with determination. After 3 days, the contest began. Dozens of strong men gathered at a giant lake. The rule was simple: cross the lake. The first 3 would qualify. At the signal, everyone jumped into the water and began swimming. Ryan stood still. "I'll never beat them just by swimming. I need to think smarter." He rushed into the nearby forest, collected broken branches, and built a small raft. With a piece of wood as a paddle, he began crossing the lake. While the others grew tired from swimming, Ryan calmly paddled across. Slowly but surely, he overtook many of them. In the end, he finished third and qualified for the next round. The crowd was shocked. The lazy boy had outsmarted the strong men. The next day was the final challenge. Each participant was given a huge wooden block. The task? Push it 1 kilometer to the finish line. Behind them lay many tools, but each contestant could choose only one. The first contestant grabbed a rope and started dragging. The second took a lever and began pushing. Ryan, however, didn't rush. He looked carefully at the tools and whispered, "I can't win with strength. I must use my brain." He picked a small knife. The crowd burst into laughter. A knife? Against a giant block? He's surely lost. But Ryan began carving. Piece by piece, he shaped the block into a giant wooden ball. After an hour of hard work, he was ready. Now, instead of dragging, Ryan simply rolled the ball forward. It moved smoothly while the others struggled. With determination and clever thinking, Ryan crossed the finish line first. The crowd cheered in amazement. The lazy boy had become the champion. The lesso. This story teaches us that sometimes lazy people can also be smart, but true success comes only when you have a strong reason to work hard. For Ryan, it was his love for his family. That love turned his laziness into determination. So, if you ever feel lazy, find your reason, whether it's your family, your dreams, or proving others wrong. A strong goal can turn laziness into power. And remember, learning English works the same way. If you keep practicing daily, even in small steps like listening to stories, you'll grow stronger in language skills too.